thing I would say is this: as someone who came in my first All-Star game being 04-05 season, the stars of the game was the one who determined how the game went.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to the show, everyone. Hope y'all are having a good day so far. I wanted to check out this video titled Dwyane Wade Breaks Down Why the NBA All-Star Game Used to Be Better. This looks like it's on a podcast here. It's from a channel called NBA Beyond Court. 8.5 thousand subscribers. I see they're on a podcast. I'm not sure if this is the original video or if this is chopped up on a different video, a different channel's video. But I watched the first couple of seconds and it seems legit. So I wanted to check this out because D Wade came from an era where the All-Star game was still being played the right way. In fact, he played so intensely that he notoriously broke Kobe Bryant's nose during an All-Star game. And Kobe loved it and then punished him. The very next game that they played against each other, just punished his ass. But yeah, man, back then we used to have like guys like D Wade, Kobe, Kevin Garnett, Allen Iverson. Those guys were still setting the tone in the All-Star game, much like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, and guys like that were setting the tone in the 90s. So I'm very interested to see what D Wade has to say about this because he is one of those high-level performers in the All-Star game, and he didn't half-ass it. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to link the original video down below in the description for you all if you want to check it out. Everybody else, please leave this video a like. It helps out a ton, pumps it into the algorithm, and let's get into it. Let's see what he has to say.
Man, I just think that the caliber of what we consider an all-star was really, really significant in the 90s.
Hold up, is that Bill Bellamy? Bill Bellamy? Yo MTV?
It's like I witnessed oh my God. These guys were really super duper stars, bro. I remember when AI came into the league, he took over the league. There was a movement. He was damn near Tupac as an NBA player. He was do-rag. He was here. You know what I'm saying? He playing with his chain on. You know what I mean? He playing with 10 carats in his head. Yo, I went to AI's his goons, his camp was gully.
Yo, his securities used to, his bodyguards used to be so big.
None of them had a line. Nobody got their beard done. These dudes look like they came straight from prison.
Yeah.
They had all the white people at the game oh my God, are they behind us? Oh my God.
And you know what they didn't wear? They didn't wear hard bottoms. You know how now you see security wearing hard bottoms?
Yeah.
Ain't no way if something break out,
no.
you gonna be able to do anything with those Stacey Adams on.
church shoes on.
You can't. No, they had on Reeboks. They had on Asses.
I am crying.
You got to think back, because you was 92, 93. How old were you then?
I was 10.
You was 10. You was watching MTV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not even know you about to be D Wade, right?
No.
So imagine. So you think back from the lens when you was 10 years old. You saw Allen Iverson. Give me. So it was Allen Iverson. Grant Hill was still in the league.
Oh, it's a bunch of
Oh my God.
First of all, if Allen Iverson was in the league when I was 10, that'd be crazy. He wasn't in the league when I was 10.
92 was that Shaq?
Nah, he was drafted 96, right? AI?
92 when Shaq first.
Shaq,
So let's go with
Shaq and Penny.
You had, you had Shaq and then was young in 92. So that's when we had the
they got
MJs. Everybody had a signature shoe.
Yeah.
Everybody that was in the All-Star game had a signature shoe back in the day. You had the Barkley, the CB4.
Yes, sir.
Patrick Ewing had his joint.
There you
Jordan,
go.
Everybody then had signature shoe. That
How
was the
many
kind of
cats?
stars
That's what
that
I'm
was in
trying
the
to
game.
tell you. That's how the
Yeah.
difference
Social
is.
media.
And they weren't all signed under Jordan. They had their own signature shoe. Reebok was still in the game back then.
Because now they're not giving athletes
Shoes.
because they're giving to influencers. Because athletes will be like, hey, I got a real job to do. I'm a hooper. So now you got influencers, their real job is to influence
The culture.
So it has an effect on the game. I think the young superstars are there.
Yeah.
They are there,
But how do you compare that? Because
but you can't.
Yeah, because they're not as popular and marketable as they used to be.
you can't, because a guy like he was 10 years old watching Michael Jordan, right? So you got Barkley, you got Jordan, you got Pat. We talking
Magic.
Because
Isaiah.
But think about it. So when you think about production, you think about shoe commercials. They were able to.
Damn, that was a good era.
It was a great era.
Yeah, it was.
But you only seen them in big markets.
Yeah.
That's when they were like small markets didn't exist. So when you look at basketball, it was the Lakers in Boston because of big market. New York, Chicago, it was big market basketball.
I agree. So here's my take on all, just my personal take, and I've already shared why I think the game has kind of went a little watered down, because it's not just about the game anymore. If you know the schedule of all-star guys now versus then, it's about the business.
It's the business.
No
It's
doubt.
not about the game no
Yeah.
more. As much as you have to do before you actually go perform, is
It's
different
crazy,
from back in the day.
bro.
Wow.
But the
Which is sad because what we see as the fans is the game. So we should be, they should really be focusing more on the actual product they're giving out, because that's what we see. That's what we react to. We're here for the game.
thing I would say is this: as someone who came in my first All-Star game being 04-05 season, the stars of the game was the one who determined how the game went.
Okay.
Kobe,
Boom. Right there. That's what, dude, so many of us have been saying that exact thing. Let me play it back one more time.
came in my first All-Star game being 04-05 season, the stars of the game was the one who determined how the game went.
That's what I've been saying all along. Right there. I'm so glad he said it. Because it was Magic and Bird setting the tone. And then Isaiah coming in and busting their ass. And then Jordan setting a new tone. And then Kobe taking that from Jordan at the end of MJ's career, carrying the torch. And then you had D Wade doing it, jumping on board. KG, all these guys who were on board in the 2000s, still doing it. But if Kobe didn't come out in the 2000s and set the tone, it wouldn't have happened. Everyone would have taken a day off and relaxed. But we got Kobe going in there busting everyone's ass. You got to be on your toes. Same thing happened with Jordan and everyone else. If you don't show up, this crazy guy is going to embarrass you. So you have to step up. Now who is it? It ain't LeBron. LeBron's never played hard in an All-Star game. So who is it? AI used to do it. Is it Kevin Durant? No. Is it Steph Curry? No. He's actually one of the worst ones. So who is it? Is it Ant-Man? No. Is it Jokic? No. He's one of the worst defenders as well. Wemby looked like he was out there to play. We'll see in the future if he sets the tone. But for many years, since Kobe's been retired especially, that's where it ended.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant brought it every All-Star.
Every All-Star.
Yes,
So
sir.
me as a
Tone.
young guy having to guard Kobe, he at my ass. I got to lock up.
Yeah, dude.
It was different because of the stars in the league. So I'm not saying that LeBron at 40 should be the one, but what I'm saying is when we came in, the stars determined how the game was going to go by what they brought to the game.
Yeah.
I'm just following suit because I'm a young fella happy to be here, but I don't want to get
You're not
embarrassed by
finna get
Kobe
torched.
Bryant.
Yeah.
So
Did
now
he
let me
break his
lock up.
nose?
You got to
Yeah, we all point at LeBron, and it's valid. It's very fair. But the sad reality is after Kobe, no one, not one person stepped up to take that role. No one dictates the tone of that game. And yeah, should it have fallen on LeBron? Absolutely. He was still in his 30s at that time. So he should have been matching Kobe's tone all along. And then when Kobe dropped off, LeBron is still setting that tone. Kevin Durant would have fallen in line. Everyone else would have fallen in line. That way, now that LeBron is old and he's not, like this last time he didn't play in the All-Star game, well, Kevin Durant could have set that tone for him, or Steph Curry or whatever. But it died. It died when Kobe retired. It's sad no one stepped up, man.
play.
Why you gotta bring up? Why you
Just
gotta,
asking questions.
You cold as ice.
Because he broke Kobe nose
Yeah, he
in
did.
the All-Star game.
But he was competing
No,
at a
he
high
could-
level.
I'm a
Why you
competitor.
break his
Yeah.
nose?
He
Though? I always wanted to
slapped
How
ask
you break his
that.
nose?
Yeah, you wasn't gonna ask me that. Well, I was on
you
your
wanna
show.
ask-
Why you
it
didn't
was
ask
a
me on
hat.
your show?
I forgot.
You forgot.
I forgot you broke Kobe nose,
did.
man. You,
I did.
You be using all your fouls too.
Go home with none of them.
That's the competitive nature.
He don't leave
So-
no fouls on the table.
So when I came in, Kobe set the tone for the All-Star games.
Right.
Kobe would go out
Yep.
there and be ready to bust your ass.
Right.
So when I was that All-Star game in particular, the one we talking about, Kobe was fucking me up on the other end. He was hitting me. He was doing that little
Right here.
He,
Oh, yeah.
He was
Oh,
hitting me with,
yeah.
and I'm
Oh,
like,
that shit hurt.
I'm like, Kobe, come on, he don't care. Kobe's he locked in. He's a competitor. So I'm, then I lose myself a little bit. I'm like, oh, that's what we doing.
Yeah.
That's where we at.
That's what we at.
Yeah, reactive.
So on the opposite end, I'm like, get the ball because I'm fucking you up.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I'm thinking. I'm about to foul you because now you fucking me up down there. The
sure.
ref
Right.
ain't calling it. We're in the All-Star game.
All-Star
No
game.
one sees this but me and you. And I told you 3 times, Kobe, stop doing that. So I was like,
Yo, here come that Chicago. Stop doing
yeah,
that.
I was like,
Yeah. Cut that
so
shit
I'm a
out,
person
man.
who I'm gonna handle it. Now, mind you, didn't try to bust nobody nose that. You know what I mean? But I did try to foul the shit out of him just to let him know you're not
Stop
gonna
I'm
play.
here.
So I let him go. He went into this thing. I was right, and then I saw him grab his nose, and I started bleeding. I was like, uh-oh.
He gave you the look like this, like
No, he
I like
ain't say
that.
nothing. No,
I know, but
he
you-
scared me because he ain't say nothing to me.
Yeah, he's scary.
I was like,
that.
Kobe, you all right?
He like a broke nose. Thank you.
Thank you. No,
Yep.
I told
my
him, I
black
said that
mask.
stuff
Put it
when,
back
when I
yourself.
called him at the All-Star. I was like, hey, bro, like, we good?
We good?
Are
Yeah.
you cool? And he was like, I love it. And
That's
I was
crazy.
scared as hell. I'm like, oh, he about to give me 40.
That's a different
He about to give me
mindset.
40 in LA.
Yeah, he is.
So that was Dwyane Wade reflecting
Oh man, it's such a short video.
on the intensity of All-Star games in the past and his unforgettable battle with Kobe Bryant. What do you guys think? Has the All-Star game lost its edge?
Yeah, it has. I think I want to look in the comments here. The early 2000s was definitely one of the golden eras of basketball. Yeah, I agree. That's why I always extend the golden era to about 2010-ish. From like the 80s to 2010. Hasn't been the same since Kobe retired. Allen Iverson deserves credit for bringing intensity to the All-Star game, 100%. Not that he deserves credit for bringing it. Not like he was the first one to do it, but he continued it. Yes, because he had, at that point, he still had Michael Jordan setting the tone and other big scorers like I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of, but no, he kind of took that from Jordan, and then Kobe came in and doubled down on that too, and also KG was a big time performer in the All-Star game. Let's see, the competitive nature of the league left when Kobe retired. Yeah, we're all thinking the same thing here. Finally, a real understanding of the modern game. Thank you, D Wade. Yep, it was a simpler time without all the social media exposure. The game was a chance for everyone to show off and prove themselves. Yeah, it's true. That was a platform, the All-Star game, to showcase your talent on mainstream TV. Now you can just like upload that crap to Instagram. It's different. The All-Star game set the tone. Oh, the star of the game set the tone. Yep, that's it. That's it. It lost its edge because the young dude ain't trying to push the old dudes out. Yeah, it's true. Guys like MJ and Kobe and stuff and AI, they came out there trying to prove something like, I'm better than you, old man. When MJ was coming up, he was trying to push for Dr. J and Birds and Magic's out. I understand what he's saying. Yeah. Then Kobe and AI were trying to push MJ, Barkley, and those guys out. 100%. Who in today's game is trying to push KD, Bron, and Steph out? Yep. That's it. I'll leave it at that. That's all that needed to be said. He said it perfectly. I think that is a good representation about what we've all been complaining about when it comes to the All-Star game. The star of the stars, the real star, the guy of the All-Star game sets the tone. And if you set the tone and you're the leader, everyone will follow. But if you set a tone of laziness and I don't care, well, that sends a signal out to everyone. All right, let's fall in line. No one really cares, so let's just take it easy. Being the face of the league comes with responsibilities. This has always been one of them. But who's doing it now? No one. Anyways, everyone, let me know what you thought about it. Let's remember this line. The star of the game sets the tone. All right, everyone, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. I will see you on the next one, and peace out, everybody.